Gemini, I hope you're ready to rumble, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be your monthly reading for December. How are you guys ending the year? Is my question. So I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna look into your love life, and then at the end of the reading, I'm gonna get some any insight that you guys that is gonna serve your highest good. It doesn't have to be associated with love. It's just some insight that you can, you know, attune to, or if it resonates, you can take it for the month of December. That's what I want to look into, all right? But what's going on with Geminis? Sign of the twins here in the month of December.
You guys are doing lovely, by the way. I'm coming to you straight from the Temple of Isis.
I had quite an experience there, ladies and gents. Quite fascinating. I experienced... it's not even worth explaining right now because it's just so expansive and profound that I'm going to make an exposition for you guys in a full video regarding this. But nevertheless, I was touched, I was moved by being there. And, you know, as I sought to invoke Isis, the energy of Isis, and you got to consider that Isis is a goddess that goes by 1,000 names. So she extends way farther than just Egyptian mythology. We're talking about the dark feminine energy of the universe. All right. Nevertheless, let's get into the, and mind you, dark, you guys have been conditioned to associate dark with evil, but dark in occultism simply insinuates the hidden, the mysteries, the mysterious, that which is out of sight. That is the dark, okay? Now, this Western mentality of good versus light, or light versus dark, good versus bad, this shit, that mentality doesn't apply to this study of occultism. In occultism, you realize quickly how everything is interconnected. Just like man, it's not man versus woman. There's an interdependency between the masculine and the feminine, between the light and the negative, between the positive and negative. Okay? So when I say dark, don't be triggered by your conditioning to think that, oh my God, Isis is an evil. Yes, she is the goddess of magic, 100%. She is the goddess of, you know, deep within you, so the unconscious realm, which many people are afraid of. Many people are afraid of, 100%. How many fucking fake people do we have running around the world, ladies and gents, putting up facades, living lives that, you know, that don't resonate with their deepest self, because they're scared of being authentic, because they're scared of diving deep within themselves and releasing whatever shadows are hindering them from being authentic. Nevertheless, this is what we're here for. We're here to love ourselves unconditionally, including all the shadows, including all the trauma, including everything. We're here to love ourselves. And this is what broken relationships, not saying that your relationship is broken, we're starting off with the Wheel of Fortune, just a little prequel, or, you know, a little preview. Nevertheless, broken relationships tend to compel us towards loving ourselves once again. And typically, what does the ignorant folk do? They get heartbroken and they fucking hate themselves. They're like, oh, fuck, I'm not worthy. I'm not, you know, lovable. I'm destined, I'm doomed, and this and that. Instead of saying, you know what? Fuck that individual. They weren't for me. And I love myself. And I know my worth. I know what an amazing individual I am. When you start developing that self-love, ladies and gents, that's when you start going into that Empress and Emperor energy of you embodying that divine aspect of you. All right, balanced aspect of you. Nevertheless, let's see what's going on here with your love life, Gemini. I kind of fell off track because I just came, you know, from the temple, and I'm really inspired. Nevertheless, what's going on here with the Wheel of Fortune? We got the Strength card. This is a little challenge here that you're dealing with in the month of December. What is this? Tell me more. Three of Swords. Fuck. There's some sort of unresolved emotional pain that you're dealing with, but it's definitely getting better. Okay, I feel that you're looking at this from different perspectives. You've definitely taken a proactive approach to release yourself from this, is what I'm seeing. So you could be focusing on yourself, on your career, on your money, Gemini. I see you doing work to move on from turbulent feelings is really what I'm seeing here. It's costing you courage, all right? It's costing you strength, but look at, you're moving towards this energy of the Emperor. This could be areas that you're dealing with. Nevertheless, this could be you taking control of your life. Instead of you being a fucking pouty little princess crying about, you know, how fucking dirty you got done and how miserable you are, you're like, fuck that. I'm taking control of my life and I'm going to become a badass. Or how women like to say, a bad bitch. I know that sounds fucking terrible. I would never call a woman a bitch. Unless she really was a bitch. Unless she's acting like a fucking dog. You know what I mean? then so be it. There's different degrees to people here. I mean, there's fucking people that don't belong in society, and I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck. A pedophile, ladies and gents. Know what I mean? There's people that don't belong. There's degrees to status. We're not all the same, okay? Don't fucking relate yourself to me. You and I are not the same. Nevertheless, we are all headed towards the source. But the source is infinite, expansive. We are fragments of the source. We have our own individuality. And that's what makes us unique. All right? Nevertheless, Gemini, as you know, this reading could get a little rough, as I can be a bit abrasive and a bit rough around the edges. But I'm going to keep it real with you guys, and I'm going to speak my mind regarding whatever comes forth here. I see you doing good. I see you stepping up your game, and I see you taking initiative and being assertive here, Gemini. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? The devil energy. Fuck. This is you facing that devil. This is you, heading towards this toxic situation head on. Clarifying the devil, mind you, the devil's card number 15. 1 plus 5 equals 6. The Lovers. So this was a very significant relationship to you. And this relationship that you're dealing with encompasses both the good and the bad when it comes to love. You're still wounded over this. You're still wounded over the Two of Cups. Guys, look, this is my soulmate combination here. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. All right. To me, this energy is simply telling me that you were in a very significant relationship that was here to teach you some major lessons, Gemini. Could have been a karmic relationship here that you dealt with. All right. Nevertheless, this is for you to scrutinize. It's like, okay, what have you taken from this? What sort of individual has this pushed you to become? Have you become motivated? Have you been crushed? If you've been crushed by this situation, ladies and gents, and you still have not recovered, good. That is your indicator of what you need to do. All right. You're in a position where you're like, you need to get off your fucking ass and become a better version of yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna be a fucking dingleberry, being the same individual that you are, never growing. All right. Petty. There ain't no room for pettiness, ladies and gents. Earth, reality, the universe, it doesn't give a fuck. It'll destroy you. It will eat you alive. That love and light shit is bullshit. That's a false teaching. The universe is chaos. All right, and you got to embrace the chaos. You got to embrace the darkness and transmute it. You got to balance it out. All right, sometimes you got to use that dark nature within you. What happens if someone here tries to fucking do evil on you? Someone here wants your ultimate demise. What are you going to do? Love and light attack? Oh, let me hug them. They'll change their mind. Fuck that. This individual's going to take a knife, stab you in the back as soon as... So what are you going to do? You're going to eat them before they eat you? Obviously. I'm getting a little off topic there, buddies. But the world... Look, let me tell you something, ladies and gents. I've traveled over 25 countries or something like that, right? And I've been to some very impoverished places. I've been to Haiti, which is one of the most impoverished countries in the world. I went and did humanitarian work over there. I went to Cambodia and I was doing more humanitarian work over there, where I was feeding children that walked about 3 miles. We're talking about 3-year-old little kids that walked barefoot on dirt roads to come eat a bowl of rice, ladies and gents. I've seen some very grotesque things of reality. All right, a lot of you people watching this, I'm sure you haven't been to these impoverished places. I'm sure you get out and you go to these nice places and you stay in a fucking hotel, but what about when you integrate yourself with the rawness, the savagery of reality? That's when you fucking wake up. It ain't all fucking rainbows and sunshines, ladies and gents. Earth is beautiful indeed, but it's also ugly. And that is a balance that we must embrace, because we're here to learn about the light and the dark. Sure, make your way, evolve, do that inner work that I was telling you guys about. That self-love. Self-acceptance, unconditional love, and you will evolve. I promise. If you guys transmute all the karma that you got going on, you see, karma is essentially an energetic resonance that you're holding within yourself. You could do away with karma. You could evade the repercussions by purifying yourself. So this karma could be generational, right? Let's just say you have a toxic mother and she's passed on these toxic traits that came from the grandmother, and now you're raising your children like this. This could be generational karma that you're dealing with. This is for you to realize what sort of toxicity do you have within yourself that you must transmute. You transmute, you deal with it, you do the shadow work, and you only raise your vibration higher and higher. And best believe that type of work that you do in this lifetime dictates what sort of life lies for you on the other side of death. Death is just a transition. There is life on the other side. All right. Now, I'm telling you this information as I communed with the angel of death. All right? That's where I'm getting this information from. So, if an angel of death told me that this life, and mind you, this is doctrine, this is scripture in many different religions. The life you live now is going to dictate what lies for you on the other side. So do the fucking work and take it serious, ladies and gents. Because not only will you evolve in this mundane reality and live godly, but in the next life, that's when you're really going to reap your efforts. So what's going on here? I see Gemini dealing with some wounds here. Two of coins. Two of coins. Gemini, you're still a bit stuck. I mean, it ain't a bit. You're fucking stuck on someone here, Gemini. You're still desirous. All right, let me see. What's going on here? I'm going to look into... let me see, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on here? What is Gemini's energy towards their person? Let's get 3 more. By the way, ladies and gents, I'm going to be organizing a humanitarian project where I'm going to be working with an organization, and I'm going to be doing a raffle to anybody that wins the raffle, and I'm going to fly them out from anywhere around the world, and I'm going to meet them every day for dinner, wherever the hell, maybe South America, who knows, Africa, I don't know. But it's going to be about a week-long project, and you know, it's going to be a raffle. So even if you can't travel and your work doesn't permit, you could obviously win the raffle and give it to your niece or your daughter or your nephew, shit, to your father. Who the fuck knows? Who cares? But what I'm saying is that this is going to be a wonderful opportunity, and I'm really excited to do this, and you guys will be notified of when this comes about. All right? Let's see what's going on. Oh, did I just fucking reshuffle that? You see? It happened for a reason. It happened for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get... And what was the reason? What was the divine reason? There was no fucking divine reason. I just got distracted. That's what happened. What's going on here with the with Gemini's energy towards their person? I'm just quite inspired after coming from this temple and channeling this Isis energy, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, I'm going to talk to you guys about the visions that I got. It's quite amazing. You guys are going to learn so much about ceremonial magic. This is the motherland, this land of gods, the land of the gods, Egypt, is the motherland of ceremonial magic. Mind you, obviously magic has been much older than ancient Egypt, but a lot originates from ancient Egypt. In fact, tarot itself, ladies and gents, the myth goes, you know, we don't know where the gypsies came from, but there is an explanation that says that the gypsies were actually priestess in the temple of Isis. And when the Christians, or rather the Catholic Church, when their crusade came and, you know, they were doing their genocide, they fled and spread around the world, taking their magic with them. Nevertheless, your energy towards them is one of engagement, Gemini. I see you engaging with this individual. There's communication, so you're definitely dealing with someone, but I feel that there's a massive breakup. Why? I feel like there's a fight going on here between you and your individual. You guys could be going back and forth, but I mean, whatever happened here is definitely ended. Okay, there's definitely been a breakup here between you and this person. It could have been something very significant. It could have even been a long-term relationship, all right, marriage, or it could have been growing towards that. But I feel that you're a bit discombobulated regarding the situation here with the 7 of Cups. You're wanting, there is a sense in you that wants to have some sort of meeting of eye to eye. But I don't feel you putting too much effort in doing that. I feel that that's just, you're in between worlds of taking, you know, detaching yourself from this. You may feel as if that's the right thing to do, but a part of you wants to work with them and see eye to eye with them. Therefore, I see you kind of being stern with your energy here. King of Swords, you're not being too vulnerable with your emotions. What about the 2 of Swords? What about the 2 of Swords? Ace of Swords. You are in 2 worlds, in 2 minds when it comes to communicating, all right? I feel that you're more so inclined to focus on yourself. That's what I feel. Damn, we're already 14 minutes deep. God damn, this is the longest Gemini reading I've ever done. All right, ladies and gents, let's see what's going on with your person. What's going on with your person, ladies and gentlemen? Whomever it is that Gemini is dealing with. I gotta watch the time because in 20 minutes we got that prayer to call and oh hell. What did I say? I said 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick, and I'm gonna continue this in the extended at a later time. But what I'm seeing that your person's energy is that they want to come forward. It seems that you might have turned your back on them, Queen of Swords, and they're coming forward to communicate with you. All right, where will this go? Where will this go? You got communication coming your way, Gemini. I'm going to look into this individual's feelings. I'm going to look into their future vision of the relationship with you. I'm going to look into their actions in the month of December. And I'm going to look into the future of early next year of where this relationship is going. If you're interested, the link will be in the description. I'll see you guys in the extended, or I'll see you guys next time.